guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing probably my most random video yet. I'm going to be doing my weekly cleaning routine. I didn't go super in depth with it just because I didn't want to make this video, like 30 minutes long or however long it takes me to clean the apartment. But yeah, I do this pretty much once a week. I am kind of a clean freak. It makes me just have a smoother time. It makes me motivated, peace of mind, all that stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I feel like the number one rule to cleaning efficiently and having a good time is making sure you have music playing that is motivating. Because if you're just cleaning or deep cleaning your entire house or apartment and you want to be like super quick at it and you're unmotivated, then doing it in silence is definitely not going to help. So right now I am seriously obsessed with Jessie James Decker, and I have her radio playing on Pandora and Shania Twain is on, which is always a good thing to clean to. So for whatever reason, I like to usually start off in the kitchen because I think if the kitchen's clean, then I just have so much more peace of mind. So what I like to do is actually go throughout the whole house and gather up all the dishes because Doug seriously scatters his water cups throughout the house. If you guys have a husband or fiance or boyfriend that does this, it will drive you nuts. So yeah, I go throughout the whole house and bring all the dishes to the kitchen, and then I work on tackling the dishes, cleaning them all, and putting them all away. My mom actually came over to my apartment a few weeks ago and asked me how I keep my kitchen and apartment so clean. And it's obviously easier said than done because we don't have children, we don't have pets, which I know can definitely make your place look a lot more dirty with dog hair like my parents' house. So for me to say something about how to be clean is just obviously not everybody's in my situation, but I did tell her that one of my biggest things is I never go to sleep with a dirty house and especially a dirty kitchen. And I also make sure to keep the countertops pretty clear. As you can tell, I don't have a ton of decorations or appliances out on the countertops because then when I am cleaning, every morning or before I go to sleep, there's not a bunch of stuff that I have to lift up and move around for me to get the countertops clean. So this is super random, but we don't have a lot of plants in our apartment. We only have 3 tiny little cacti from IKEA, which most people will pick up when they go to IKEA because these things last forever and you can't kill them, which is a big A+ in my book because I kill every living thing in our apartment. But yeah, I just make sure I water these once a week so they stay alive, and they are the easiest things to keep alive. So for cleaner, I like to just use the J.R. Watkins all-purpose cleaner, and I'm not like a huge organic, chemical-free clean freak, which I probably will get there one day once I have children. But for now, I like to use just whatever's on sale at the grocery store. And then once I've cleaned all the countertops, I like to go through my refrigerator. This I do once a week just to see what I need to buy for the next week and what I'm missing and what I already have. And I like to go through and make a grocery list. And then I like to usually take out whatever I'm having for dinner. I know this isn't really part of my cleaning routine, but I do this anyways once I clean. And tonight we're having salmon. And then, so usually I tackle one room at a time. So I just did the entire kitchen, and now I'm going to be doing the dining room. Now our dining room is a wreck right now. There's so much random stuff everywhere. So what I like to do is actually make piles of where I need to place all the different stuff in all the rooms in our apartment. I mean, we only have 2 rooms and then the bathroom, so it doesn't take too long, which is helpful, but I like to just make sure that I don't have to make 20 different trips to all the different rooms and tackle each room at a time. Am I the only one that is reminded of Sims? Whenever people speed up their cleaning routines or makeup routines, I always think of The Sims, and anyone that is born my year, so I was born in 1992, will probably know about The Sims, and I was obsessed with that game. It's an online game, if you guys are wondering. This is such a random tangent, but yeah, this totally reminds me of Sims and when you speed up all the characters. But anyways, once I've cleaned off the dining room table and I've finished with the kitchen for the most part, I'll start working on the living room. And if you guys are wondering, I'm talking to my friend on the phone right now, so yeah, but I'll just fix all the pillows and start to wipe down the coffee table. And yes, if you're wondering about the food crumbs on our coffee table, which I know is gross, Doug and I do eat on the couch occasionally, watch some Netflix, maybe binge watch Netflix. So yeah, I have to make sure this area is super clean or else I get OCD about it. So yeah, right now I'm just going to move on to the rest of the living room. I like to tuck in all the cords and basically just spray everything down with more of the all-purpose cleaner. I hate dust. It's my biggest pet peeve. So I do this probably once a week, and for whatever reason, it still gets dusty all the time. So I like to basically just spray down all the surfaces in my house and make sure they look super nice and clean. And And then to finish off the kitchen / dining area in our little apartment, I like to sweep and mop. I call this my witch broom, which I actually stole from my mom because she liked it. I don't know. And I was like, I need a broom. We have nothing. We basically came to our apartment with nothing, and we filled it with IKEA crap, which I completely regret. I would not recommend it because I'm not in love with the furniture, but it's affordable, whatever. So yeah, I basically just sweep everything up, make sure all of the gross food droppings that we leave throughout the week on the floor get cleaned, and then I just take this little Swiffer mopper, which again I would not recommend just because you have to buy the pads all the time and like the spray stuff. I'd rather just have a mop that you can put in the in the sink and then do it yourself, and this one you have to buy constantly extra pads. So yeah, I don't think it works that well, but it does the job since we don't have to mop a large surface. So luckily today we don't have a ton of crap. Actually, there are a bunch of Doug's clothes off to the side of this frame, which you guys can't see. And that's another thing. I did not realize when you live with a guy, they leave their clothes wherever they basically take them off at. And I was even talking to my sister, and she says her husband does the same thing. And I'm constantly picking up his dirty clothes everywhere, but I've gotten used to it. And it's just something you have to deal with when you are trying to compromise with your partner. But anyways, so we have these mirrored side tables, which if you guys are interested, I did like a complete apartment tour, and I talked all about all the furniture, and I linked everything, so I will link that video here if you're interested. But these things, I love them because I wanted mirrored furniture forever, and I kind of regret my purchase just because fingerprints get everywhere, and also these are kind of large, although they do look pretty with the bedding all done. But yeah, right now I just like to make my bed. I don't do this every single day, but it definitely brings a lot of peace to mind, and I just like sitting on a made bed. It just makes me feel better about my life. So yeah, I like to take the time to do this at least once every other day or something, just because I think it makes the room look so much nicer. And then just like the kitchen and dining room and living room, I like to make sure there's no dust everywhere. I don't do this all the time, like I said, but it is nice to do once a week. So yeah, I just Windex all of my mirrors, which are a lot in this room, plus the furniture. And I also like to wipe down my dresser. So now that I'm done with my bedroom, I like to start on my filming room / office / picture room. This is such a random room, but basically I just like to straighten everything up and organize everything. I feel like starting with one room and making sure one room is completely done makes it so much easier, because even if you only get to one room, it will help your state of mind, and it will just basically just help your house become clean. And if you just do one room a day, that will just help make you more efficient at cleaning. So yeah, I like to start on this room and make sure everything super organized, and I like to also wipe the counters down. Okay, so at this point, I'm pretty much almost done with my apartment, minus the floors and the bathroom. So this is Doug's bathroom, and a lot of people ask me why I gave him the bigger bathroom, which, I mean, I didn't give him anything. I just prefer the bathroom closer to the bedroom because I don't know, I just wanted to be closer to the bedroom. So if you're wondering why, that's why. I know girls are always supposed to get the bigger bathroom, but I don't know, I just didn't want it. But anyways, so yeah, I usually clean his bathroom just because when he cleans it, it's just not up to my standards. I know that sounds so OCD, but that's just kind of how it is, and I prefer it anyways. I just like enjoy it. I swear, I think like cleaning is so therapeutic, and if you aren't motivated, or if you just don't want to work and do what you need to do, clean your house. I swear it will make you just feel so much better about your life and yourself, and I just love it. So yeah, now I'm gonna start on my bathroom, which is obviously a lot more dirty than his because girls have a lot more crap everywhere. So yeah, I just like to put everything away and make it look all nice and tidy. Vacuuming is for sure my least favorite part of cleaning, but it makes such a difference when your house is vacuumed and there isn't crumbs on the ground or dirt or whatever. Usually Doug vacuums for me, but I haven't vacuumed forever since my surgery, so I just wanted to do it myself. So yeah, I just like to vacuum all the rooms in the house and ignore that huge grease stain on the ground on the right, because Doug works on his car a lot and he gets grease everywhere. It's so annoying. So yeah, I just vacuum all the rooms in the house and make sure they are all nice and clean. So what I like to do when I'm completely done with the house is make it smell really nice, and this is not something that my fiance likes, but I do it anyways because I have so many candles and I love candles. So I basically just light pretty much one candle in each room. I know that's really excessive, but I actually only burn them for like 20 minutes at a time. Some people can leave their candles on for the whole day, and first off, I just don't know if that's good for like your lungs, but second off, I like to preserve my candles. So yeah, I like to make sure there's a candle on in every room. And I didn't mention this or put it in the video just because nobody wants to see someone clean a toilet, but I do clean the toilets and the showers. But it's kind of awkward to, you know, put your camera in the shower while you're cleaning it. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you guys liked it and you want to see more kind of maybe like organization videos, cleaning videos, I don't know, things like that, I kind of want to do one on how I organize my closet. So let me know if you'd want to see that. Then please give this video a thumbs up and comment, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. So this is so random. Well, Doug's eating. That's not the random part. I don't know how we started to look into this.
You looked into it and dragged me into it.
Okay, yeah. I was pinning things and then I found this list of baby names. And yesterday, Doug and I were talking about baby names for some reason. Oh yeah, he was like, I wonder if like you can look up baby names like that are popular every year. He was like, I wonder if someone like could invent that. And I'm just like,
no, like based on the census.
No, there are literally, yes, that's real.